Hey guys, Joel here, GreyWolf TV, back with more reactions to Fringe. We're on to the second episode of Season 5. We are in 2036, and Walter had a plan to defeat the Observers. We have now got Peter and Olivia and Astrid out of Amber. She's met her daughter, which was rather an emotional scene. I did like the way they'd done that particular scene. And unfortunately, in the midst of all that happening, they got shopped in by the guy who Peter went to speak to try and find out where Olivia was. And Widmark tortured Walter in a whole new and unique way. Unfortunately, by obviously Walter fighting him, trying to read his mind, he's taken the thoughts that Walter had but has destroyed them for Walter. He now knows nothing. He seems to be more damaged than he ever was, even though we know he'd had these parts of his brain removed originally, which is what the Fringe team from 2036 put back. So, he's rather disgusted with himself. He's rather annoyed at the fact that he feels he's failed everyone. But I'm sure there's something. There's got to be something, because that can't be it. We've got to figure out a way. Anyway, let's go and find out where it goes next. Episode 2.
I'm not an amateur, Peter. I need this contraption if I am to retrieve the plan to defeat the Observers from
Look at
the
his
depths of
eye.
my memory.
We don't know if there's anything left to retrieve, and we don't know what that thing is doing to you.
Walter, you've always documented things, so are you absolutely sure that you didn't write anything down?
I can't remember, but anything is possible.
No one knows exactly. The entire 4-mile radius is a no-go zone.
What's wrong? Why can't we get into Harvard?
It's been taken over by observers, Walter.
Well, that's not a problem for someone who's done acid.
Excuse me?
Yeah. No one gets in without paperwork.
Tunnels!
We don't have time to dig tunnels, Walter, or the manpower.
We don't have to dig them. They're already there.
Good way in. If they haven't thought of it, which I doubt they have.
Hey, I've been looking for you. This way.
What, dragon? Wow, they're in. Damn. I bet it's a right mess.
Oh, my.
Oh, God.
I must have ambered it. Look where it's standing. Look at the blast pattern. This is the amber point of origin. I must have been standing right here when I ambered this lab. I don't think I wrote anything down. I think I was making a video.
Shit. Oh. Oh, shit. No.
On your knees. He's a loyalist. He's not going to tell us anything.
Maybe this was part of his patrol.
Why would he have come here? I mean, the place is abandoned.
For all we know, we tripped some silent alarm.
Either way, someone's gonna notice him missing sooner or later. Hey, Walter, I think it's blown all the way back to the campus substation.
Well, a laser needs power, Peter.
The substation's in the basement of the science building. That's the only way we're gonna get power.
We can get there using the tunnels.
What does that do?
Where did you get that?
It's not important.
It's obviously some sort of torture.
What do they use the science building for?
I'd start cooperating if I were. Oh my God.
I don't think you want to waste any more precious time.
He's just aged.
We're gonna need a helium neon mix. There should be 1 or 2 canisters.
In the storage room off my office.
Oh, I'll go.
What are you doing?
She's not the
Called
daughter you
Angel device.
remember.
Stirs up and destabilizes every atom in his body. Full charge. Steals around 25, 30 years. But this is a long way from a full charge. What are you doing?
I'm giving him water?
You want to kill him? Go ahead. That's how you do it. He can't have water yet, not for another 3 hours. Loyalists sell out their own kind, like rats. I know you just woke up, but look around you, Mom.
Yeah,
Can't
I
you
get
see
it.
what the observers have brought? This is war.
And we're losing. See, I don't think that you're here because we were seen or because we triggered some sort of alert. I think that you came here to feed the birds. Like, I'm guessing that you're probably not even supposed to be in this building, so even if you are missed, this would be the last place anybody would look. You need to tell her what she wants to know now. You need to tell her before you get worse. I'm trying to help you.
You don't have the authority to do that. You know, a loyalist just doesn't walk away when they've been captured by the resistance.
How can you be so sure?
He knows.
Where are you from?
Not here.
Why?
You're new to the resistance. I'm not gonna survive this. And I'm not afraid to die, so I will tell her what she needs to know. If you will go and tell my son, I'm not coming home. The main power grid is still there. Other than that, I don't know. I don't go below the first floor. My access code is a 2-part code. The first part is 010567.
And the second part?
Me.
Where does this come from?
Barbaric. What's the world come to? How could the Resistance create such a device?
We didn't. The loyalists did.
If you can't bring him with you, there's only one way.
I agree.
Walter, you
Of
can't.
course I can.
Wow.
Rather easily, in fact. Yes, that should do nicely.
Sure this'll work, Walter?
I know he's capable of a lot of things, but that...
The origin of that term.
Walter.
No. Certainly, an iris is like a fingerprint. Each has its own unique pattern.
Not bad.
Yeah?
You're next.
How's he doing?
He's getting there. When I said it was logical for me to go turn the power on instead of you, that I know protocol if something goes off track and that Peter should go because he's the engineer, I appreciate you respecting my experience. Because I know you'd rather it be you. I know you like to be in control.
Moment of truth.
What's Manfredi doing in Building 4? That's not his sector.
Hey there, what's up?
What the hell are you doing accessing the medical science wing? You're supposed to be in Sector 7.
A fuse blew. I went to fix it.
Change your stupid fuse and get back to your post.
That was close.
Simon.
Oh my god. How is he still alive? No.
Stop! What are you doing? We have
Can't.
to keep on moving. Think of the tape. Think about what's on it. Think about your future.
Now.
Reroute power. Bingo.
Let there be light. Yes.
Still works. Now for the homemade laser. Wow. If he cuts this out of amber, is it not going to destroy the camera and the tape?
Invigorating. You want to go?
I'm really sorry about Agent Foster.
Freedom has its costs. Simon knew that. Get up, you're traveling.
Where are you taking him?
He's useless to us now. I'm turning him over to the Resistance.
Look, I know that you're upset right now, but he did give us the code.
Yeah, of course he did. It's natural human instinct. To live as long as possible. He's a liar. That's what they're trained to do. He has no son. He gave
I
you the code
questioned
because
that.
He saw in your eyes a weakness. He saw in your eyes that you could be manipulated, that
I have already
maybe-
thought this.
maybe he could convince you to let him go.
I understand how hurt you must be.
You don't know my world.
I don't know your world. But I had hoped for you that wherever you were,
It wasn't this.
you weren't hardened by what had happened to you. And it's not that I don't see what the observers have brought, I do. But what concerns me more is what they've taken away.
143 Dunstable Street.
He's not lying, is he?
His name is Oscar.
comm device. If Walter needs anything else for the laser, I'll be able to get it for him. You don't have a son, do you?
No. I was hoping right up until the last minute that she could somehow convince you.
Get out of here.
You said I saw something in her eyes, a certainty that I've never seen before, and I don't know how to explain it other than to say I felt that we were supposed to win.
Finally.
Why are you letting me live?
Something that I saw in her eyes as well.
It looks like the heat from the laser might have damaged the PVC.
It might have damaged the tape. I told you we should have gone slower.
If you are watching this, then you know very well that the observers have invaded, and I am most probably dead. And unfortunately, my plan to stop them has failed. I have documented all the parts of the plan on videotapes. You were chosen for this. This is your destiny.
That's for you.
I'm on my way back.
It is important that you follow the tape. You must begin this journey right away.
Fabulous.
Now, you must retrieve the first tape.
Okay, that was bloody good. Really enjoyed that. There are a lot of meanings in that episode. I kept going with the commentary as to how Olivia was feeling about Etta and vice versa, and about this loyalist that they captured. And I was pretty spot on for most of it. I was wondering when they first captured him, was all this just lies for you to try and release him because he did see something a lot softer in Olivia? But it was very well written, it was very well done. He has basically done exactly what I said he would do. He's seen that Olivia's got hope and certainty, as he put it, and it's the first time he's seen it for many years, because of the way this world is. No one else has that in them anymore, because it's been like this for 20 years with the observers now. So he gave Olivia what she needed, and he gave Henrietta what she needed to believe that she was right. They're all the same. There is no... I think in the first episode, when Mark mentioned, he went, there is no hope here. And he's right, there isn't. But now our team here, there is possibly a way. Although I thought it would all be on one tape, but it makes sense that it isn't, because otherwise your whole master plan is in one area, on one tape, one location, for anyone to be able to find it and circumvent it. So it makes sense that Walter's separated out the tapes. I don't know where the rest of the tapes are. Maybe they're in the lab, maybe he's hidden them elsewhere. We've seen throughout the seasons that throughout the decades, Walter has hidden information, equipment, all sorts of things in really weird, random places, like when he hid all that stuff in the different bank vaults all around America. The piece of equipment he invented that Robert Jones ended up using. So we know he's done this before. Thank God he did document it, and it wasn't all just what was left up here, because what was in his mind is now gone. So that's obviously where this season is going to go now, is just retrieving all these tapes and figuring out a way to do it. I'm glad that it showed she released him and let him go at the end. It's shown Olivia that her daughter may be hardened to the world, but she's willing to listen to her and her father, and at the same time she's still got some compassion in her somewhere. The world hasn't completely hardened her to the point where you wouldn't want that for your daughter. You wouldn't want her to be that person anymore. She was about to lose her shit when she saw her partner's head in that room. Peter stopped her, thank God. I wasn't even sure that plan was going to work, but it did. So I guess the next episode is starting on the journey now of finding where all these tapes are, finding out what the plan is, and that won't be it. Then we've got to try and come up with this master plan and what it is. I'm presuming it's something to do with technology, that Walter's still got to build that device that we saw of, that 3D rendering, or whatever you want to call it, hologram that he showed us. Don't know what it does, don't know if it changes the timeline, I have no clue. But I'm interested and intrigued to know where we're going to go next. It's great that they've managed to get back into the lab. Like I said, they would see it as absolutely no significance whatsoever because they are that arrogant. So, we'll be back with episode 3 in a few days, guys. Until then, don't forget this episode will be available on Patreon, as always, in full length. The link will be in the description, as I say on every video. Also, don't forget, please hit the video. Also, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, post your comments down below, and don't forget to subscribe for more episodes of Fringe. I will see you for the next one. Till then, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Take care.